Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another game of Dungeons and Dragons, the final Dusk campaign. Um, we are continuing from last time. Someone else is going to recap the events of last time, starting from the cave. Why I should always establish who's going to do that first. Arlen, do you remember what happened last week?
Starting from the cave?
Yeah.
Well, there was some discussion about staying there, right? And we took a little bit of a rest. And then we decided to go to Summit Hall to see if they would be interested in helping us in any kind of way. They were not aware of any of the cults basically in their backyard in the Somber Hills. They zoned of truth us, but they know, at least like we believe everything we're telling them because it's the truth. But they wanted to let other towns know about what's going on, and that's not a good idea. So we tried talking them out of it. I don't think we made any concrete decision. Like, they're not aiding us directly in any kind of way. Um, that's all I got.
What happened after you guys left the
Did we
Yeah,
leave?
it left the hall. The Copper Dragon stalked us. Was playing
Oh,
pranks
that's
on us.
right. That whole thing. Yeah. That dragon's fun.
Became pen pals with Famous. Literally pen pals. And then we crossed the river, and we crossed the river with Dragon's folding boat. And now we're at the shore.
All right. So you guys are getting your horses calmed down from the boat ride. Um, getting packed up and ready to go again. Short stint on the river. There, the leader of the Summit Hall did give you directions on how to find the Vale of Dancing Waters, how to find the shrine that exists there, shrine of the Tender Oath, where the dwarves are residing. That's the name of that kind of ancient shrine. And basically, to get there, uh, there's a waterfall on the eastern side from a small estuary that leads into um, and there'll be some signs, dwarven markings um, near the falls where you will climb up to a plateau and scale some winding path directly. Because of the scaling, however, you will need to leave. Everyone who wants to, um, yeah, as you guys are traveling, give me
Perception check.
Yeah, 20. Woo.
All right. So you just have four of you tonight, right? Um, so four of you, while looking around, uh, that there is actually Arlen is the first to notice um, two kind of circular but very distinct carvings, markings of the cliff wall next to you. Around the corner, you can see there is falls from cliff edge above. Presumably, where you would need to. What do you all do?
Which one of us should go first?
Who's the bravest? I'll go. Wait. We're climbing, right?
Uh-huh.
Which check is that?
That's
Athletics.
I say, who's the most athletic person here?
I'm pretty athletic.
I'm moderately athletic, believe it or not.
Wait. Oh, wait. I got an idea. I have a rope.
Wait,
we
why
all
are we
have
saying
rope.
this?
We can tie rope around each other, and I can be the most athletic and climb first.
Yes,
And
I agree with that.
Do we have anyone that's really, really strong?
That's what we're talking about. Then,
Well, I could just levitate someone up. How high is this?
I would say it's about um it is about 50 feet up. 50 feet.
yeah, I say the rope thing's a good. At least the rope thing is actually a good idea overall. Be it climbing or levitating, the rope probably is a good idea.
Where we have a pulley system where I climb first.
Yeah, I could levitate someone up 60 feet to get up there, and then they could hold the rope as we climb. Or tie it somewhere, maybe.
All right. Well, wait. I guess we could discuss in the meantime. Yeah, we could do this levitate, or we could do climbing first, just so we don't use a spell slot.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. If I can get halfway up there, I can Misty Step.
What is your athletics check?
+3.
Oh,
It's not
That's
great,
like-
but it's not negative.
All right,
That's
my
like-
athletics check is a +5.
That's nice.
yeah.
So I could climb first with a rope, and maybe that rope can help other people.
Yeah, let's try that first. If that fails, we could do another magical way.
Yeah.
Worst case, I have Feather Fall, so this isn't going to go badly for us.
Anyway, I say we do that, and just for dance. There you go.
Oh, nice.
I do it when I feel like I have time to. We'll wait for now.
Oh man, so I can use it whenever I want for this whole session.
Like guidance?
Yeah.
Oh no, you just use it one time.
Okay. Yeah, just for one time, but like
Yeah.
I might as well use it for this one.
Yeah, it only lasts a minute anyway.
I have returned. What have you decided?
With guidance, I'm going to climb up and bring a rope with me.
Okay.
How long is my rope? Should I bring 2 ropes?
Yeah, I'll let you use my rope too.
Okay.
Because a rope is on average 50 feet, but just a little bit more wouldn't hurt.
So I'm gonna roll a D4 first. Nice,
Holy
good
shit.
start.
All right.
Fuck. So 12.
12 does not get you very high. You don't fall, but you only get about 10.
Is he exhausted up there?
No.
What do?
Keep
You want to try?
climbing.
You want to try one more time?
Give me another I mean, can you reach him at 10 feet?
What? Can I just do another athletics check, or is it a different?
Can, but the Trevor just said he's gonna touch you again, but I don't.
No, I can't reach out 10 feet, so you're
Yeah.
without guidance on this one.
Yep.
I'll do it without it. It was a bad roll.
I mean, the 4 definitely helped you from not making it.
Yeah. It's a +5. Come on. Yeah.
I
There
say
you go.
that's like gets up 10 feet and just like taking labored breaths, like whoo.
So this climb, you find some better handholds, and you get about 20 feet up. So now you're 30 feet above where the rest of the group.
I like to think my character forgot to stretch before climbing.
Yeah, probably did. To be honest. So now you're 30 feet, 20 feet from the edge.
Oh man, I have to do this again. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Wait, let me quickly check if I have anything that could help out. I don't think I do.
Got this.
Does this count as? Never mind. Does this count as difficult terrain made of earth or stone? No, never mind. I'm just looking at earth walk. A 19.
I'll say that with your earth walk gets you to the edge. You get right
Sweet.
up to the edge and pull yourself up. Now look down and see that you're now 50 feet above the mean that everyone else is now.
You guys are tiny.
Throws the rope.
I look for. I guess I'm gonna roll to look around for a sturdy thing to tie rope to.
Sure. Good game. Perception or investigation.
Ooh, 21.
There actually is a deeply rooted, a little bit scraggly, but a deeply rooted tree, kind of like a bush-sized, but small tree that's on this ledge here. Wrap the rope around to give you some anchoring.
I sit on it and hold the rope. No, I no, I tie it.
Okay.
And then I tell everyone, I say, hey, I tied the rope to a thing, so you guys are good.
All right.
First,
I'll go first. Actually, I'll go last.
rope gives you advantage on your rolls.
Who wants to go first?
Arlen, Famous.
I'll go first.
As they go up, I'll do that.
So just gotta roll athletics.
Yep, with advantage.
And if you needed a +4.
Plus 1d4 or just
Yeah,
plus
plus
4?
1d4.
Oh yeah.
Or not.
Crit!
You make it to the top without any effort.
Nice.
You're next to Dents.
Hey,
I just wave hi and smiling like I'm super excited I did something.
All right. Next up, I guess, is Famous.
I can go.
Roll me
Guidance
an
as
athletics
well.
check with advantage, please.
Yes, sir. Athletics, or can I use acrobatics?
Nope. Athletics.
Wow, two
But
people with doubles.
you still make it up.
Alrighty. Now it's time for the short dwarf.
Takes you a little bit longer, but you make it up without too much effort.
It's my shorter limbs. That's what it is.
Yep. All right. So looking around, you appear to be on some small plateau. Give me another perception check.
Everybody?
Alrighty.
Yep.
Can you choose? This might be not a thing. Can you choose to take your passive perception instead?
Can, but your passive perception tells you stuff that if you're not looking, you'll automatically know.
Okay. So this is more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So
Famous is just looking over the edge, going, "Wow, that's a really far way down," and paying attention to nothing.
Sounds about right.
Arlen and Dents, however, notice that there's a small little crag in the rocks to your right that seem to lead into a little passageway. There is again 2 dwarven runes that Trevork is able to read, at least. I don't know if anyone else speaks Dwarvish. I think Arlen does. Arlen, you speak Dwarvish?
Surprisingly, no.
Oh, okay.
Wait, okay.
Didn't know if you did or not.
Nope.
I know Trevork can, and Trevork, you know that the runes that you see are Tender and Oath.
Alright. Well, Tender and Oath. We found the runes.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So what is the marching order beyond these rocks? Is a one man passage or one person.
Oh god. Alright.
Dents up front?
Yeah, we're assuming it's just we're just gonna use the 4 of us for now, right?
Yep.
Wait, shouldn't I be in the back and then like because I'm the biggest?
We'll put Dents in the back, I'll be in the front.
Yeah. We have the 2 strong people on either flanks, and then the other ones. Yeah.
I'll just go in the front because I'm
being squishy middle.
I'm still pretty tanky, so I'll be in the front.
Someday I'll get better armor and be tanky.
I'm never gonna be tanky, I don't think.
You need to be tanky. You have a dwarf and a stone guy.
And a Dragonborn. When not having his episodes.
So you have Trevork, then who?
I'll go second, I guess.
So that's famous and then
Uh, You have to scroll down to the bottom of the map.
All right.
Oh my.
Oh, God, it's one of these things.
Is there a Balrog at the top of this?
Make it.
As a heads up, I can't actually see the map, so if anyone would like to describe, that would be fantastic.
It's like we're going up the sides of a very steep cliff where you go to the right, up one path, then to the left again, then right.
You are on a one-person stone switchback that runs
There we go.
left and right up a mountain cliff. Basically hugging the wall, stay on footing.
We gonna die.
This would be a great time for me to ask for all my gold back in exchange for using Featherfall on people.
I was gonna say can we tie a rope to all of us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Put a torch in one of your hands because I, for some reason, still cannot see.
Dance needs a torch anyway.
Wait, are we in a cave or
No, but for
Then,
some
like-
reason the game map is not.
Oh, we should be able to see everything? Oh,
The display. Well, the internet stream is black for some reason.
Oh, okay.
That's still not working.
Arlen, if that comment was directed at me, Famous would rather die.
No. Purely out of game. I would not abuse my position to and I of course you would rather die. I know that.
I know.
I'll join. Try to do some quick editing real quick. I can. Icon. Well, this sucks.
Well,
I'm going to have to be very careful with what I show on. Sucks.
why?
Total balls. Because I have to switch it back to GM for anyone to see literally anything, which
that's
shows
really weird.
a lot of stuff.
You can show us everything. It's fine.
Giggity.
No, I'm gonna
It's like,
go
oh God, there.
now.
We hear someone say, "Oh God, there really is a Balrog."
Cannot see the Balrog. I do not allow it.
Are you saying we shall not pass?
Shall pass once you've defeated the Balrog that isn't there.
That's not how the movie worked.
What is your favorite color?
Red, no, blue.
Alright. So, guys are marching along.
March.
Oh,
Really
man, I
just
could be
expected
watching.
you to say
that Monty
marching
Python
to your
movie.
doom.
Marching to your doom. Everyone, give me acrobatics checks.
Oh dear God.
we have rope tied to each other, right?
Do you?
Yeah,
No,
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier.
I did not agree to no such thing.
I agree
Alright.
to it.
Famous, you want to tie a rope?
As she's about to drag you all to your death.
Yeah, Famous, do you want, did you agree to this rope tying venture?
She's thinking about it real hard.
You might have muted yourself.
She would understand the fact that she is the weakest link when it comes to acrobatics and or climbing. And would probably try and tie herself to someone else.
Alright.
However, I did not declare it, so if you wish to not actually give that to me, I am
No,
also okay with it.
The two before you enrolled were pretty adamant that they had talked about this.
We were
and-
saying it, but no one said anything.
and I do agree that Famous would actively, without someone else's permission, tie herself to them.
And-
So
And since I did bring it up, I would have been like, "Hey, want to tie rope with me?"
Arlen, are you not part of this rope tying venture?
No, no way, no way.
So there's just a rope dangling between you and next to you, next between Javork and Famous.
I mean, I'll hold on to it for stability, but I'm not tying myself to it. No.
All right, that's fair. Famous, you trip. I need Trevork and Dents to do strength checks to see.
Hooah.
You get hoisted up by Dents alone, like he caught a fish named Famous.
I mean, the last adventure, she saved me, so.
Oh, dude,
I'm like the prettiest fish that gives you all my skills.
Yeah, we had to do that thing. We had to like challenge the dragon and make him like
Oh, yeah,
laugh, and I'm like, I have no charisma.
she did save both of us for that.
All right. So, the four of you continue climbing up the path. Besides in this marching order and trying to be careful not to fall, anything else that you guys are doing, or just
I guess focusing on not falling is pretty good.
Focusing on not dying.
all right? I will only make you guys do that.
Can I also just very vaguely as well? Since
Vaguely
we're
do
going.
what?
Counter charm, since it's just an action, it's a skill I have, it's not like a magical spell or anything.
Are you doing this because of what happened with the dragon?
Yep. Just very softly humming counter charm to myself and to whomever is the closest around me.
I think we're all pretty close to you, so.
Oh, that's a good one. Or just very softly singing, "You can't change my mind. You can't touch my mind. Can't touch this. You can't touch this."
I was waiting for
That
that
would
part.
counter a lot of things. But, well,
What?
That
What is
would counter a
everyone's
lot of
passive
things.
perception?
Like 13, I think?
12.
12. Famous might be a little bit higher.
Where did you find that out?
What is was it 10? Or is it how do you determine passive? I can't remember if it's base 10 plus your
Oh, wait.
proficiency.
Yeah, it's base 10 plus your wisdom modifier, I think. Or is it proficiency?
Well, with your
Proficiency.
perception
Yeah.
bonus. Perception modifier. So what is yours, Dents?
A 10.
Great. Trevork, hear the sound of a wire snap.
Wait, I hear a. Oh, God, I just screamed wire.
As you're screaming wire, a boulder and a number of small rocks start rolling down the path, and basically, yeah, they start rolling down the path at you.
How big's the boulder?
Big enough that it's a problem.
Brothers, no.
The two of you in front, so Trevork and Arlen, need to give me dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Fantastic. Dexterity saving.
All right. Trevork pins himself up against the wall as the boulder knocks down and pins Arlen. And we're knocked prone and take 2 points of damage.
Wait.
Oh,
Okay.
there wasn't time to react to it.
No. That was your reaction. That's what dexterity saving throw is.
Is when I screamed wire.
Oh, dang it.
No, you cannot levitate the trap.
I was going to jump off and cast Featherfall on myself.
No. You took 2 points of
Okay.
damage, and then the boulder rolls off of you. But you are
Proceed
prone
to
on the
say,
ground.
owie. I'll try to get back up.
Alright, yeah, you stand up. You're fine. Took a little bruise.
Nothing too serious, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So, you continue up the path, and it's kind of leveled out into just a pathway that's not even a wall for you to lean up against, so having to
Just straight.
straight walk this.
Oh boy.
But the path ahead actually starts to level off and widen for an
Okay.
arch cut out of dark stone.
Huh.
Flanking the arch are two statues of dwarves offering beyond the archway, open courtyard with a statue and a raised platform in the center. All these features have been chiseled out of the side of the mountain rather than built from fitted stone. Like they just carved
Neat.
into the mountain to make.
Okay. Like Mount Rushmore?
Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
Dwarven
but even more
Mount
intricate.
Rushmore.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of cool. Wait, would I recognize these figures in any way? Do they look like famous or prolific?
No, they look like a generic dwarf 1 and 2.
Okay. Player 1, player 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Do I notice like any writings or anything around here? Or I guess since our Rogan's here, do I notice anything that looks like a trap?
Not that you.
All right, guys, let's get going.
Yay.
Let's say that we all die.
So you guys should be. Are you able to move characters on the map? Those who aren't famous.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the courtyard is open to the sky, and its walls have been carved with dwarves engaging in rituals, often in pairs, of a friendly or amorous nature. A 20-foot tall statue of a female dwarf in a gown stands atop a stone dais in the middle of the courtyard. Her arms outstretched in a welcome gesture, her face carved with a warm smile. Unlit stone braziers stand in each corner, while the archways leading into the dark interior archways leading into dark interior spaces pierce the center of the walls to the east, north, and west. Carved in the rock above the northern arch, a row of windows. Also, as you enter, east of the statue, some of you, I might know it.
So we just gotta go. Yeah, we gotta go into the room to see it.
Global illumination.
Oh.
Nope.
Hey, there
Nope.
we-
That's everything.
Oh.
Ignore everything.
Well, I just see the statue right now.
Want to? Yeah. He shows so much. Launches are. All right.
Sad pan.
Cat watches it sometimes.
Why you gotta out me like that?
Damn.
You're literally the only person I know who has commented about watching it.
Oh. Yes. Yes. Made it work.
Nice.
I don't know which option did it, but one of them did.
Oh, there are doors everywhere.
Alright. East of the statue are several robed dwarves engaging in a ceremony. They turn to you as you enter, and smiles light up their faces.
Do they
more
look like they're in a
guests!
cult?
What was that?
Do they look like they're in a cult?
They're wearing simple gray robes, kind of similar to the one that the statue is wearing, although the one in the statue is a lot more like had a lot more like filigree in it, but they look like simple monks.
Okay,
Um,
probably a cult.
the one at the closest to the statue looks at you and says, "Welcome to the wedding. Please join us. Have a seat."
Wedding?
I think. Yeah, I think I heard wedding.
Yes, we're having a wedding ceremony for these two lovely
I
couples
love
here.
weddings.
Well, welcome. We're so happy to have you.
Is there free food at this wedding?
There will be a meal after. Please sit down. Join
Oh,
us.
but-
Alrighty. This is thing.
So they
Whisper
gesture
to-
for you to sit down with the rest of the dwarves.
By the way,
Quick
who is
question.
I whispered to
Does this
Trevor.
wedding have human sacrifice?
Oh no, dear. Oh no, that's absurd.
Do they look nervous?
We're not going to
hilarious?
sacrifice anyone.
I feel like we should have merged with Stone.
This is. I'm having good feelings about this. Okay.
What's going on here?
We walked in on a dwarven wedding.
I didn't know they came in two genders.
Whoa, hold up there.
I look over very confused and slightly concerned.
It is dense.
I'm just gonna ask who's getting married.
Oh, Orla and Orknog here are getting married. Because I had to come up with random dwarven names because they didn't provide me any.
Did you come up with them right now?
Yep,
Can I insight check this?
that was the GM. That was not the character. Yeah, you can insight this. Seems perfectly natural to you.
Why are you not mad that we just came in here?
It's a wedding. The monastery is open to anyone who's traveled through the mountains. Come on in.
But there was a boulder that almost killed me.
Oh no. Well, it is treacherous out there. Said it's
No, I mean,
open
like
to
a
anyone
trap.
who's willing to make the journey.
Oh, goodness. I'm just going to face palm and walk away.
Dance wonders if boulders just fall for no reason sometimes. That's why I rolled a nature check.
They do. It's called an avalanche.
So it sounds right.
There's a wire that tripped.
Something tells me that being brave enough to do the journey means sometimes braving the fact that there are, craziness. Also, I'm going to offer my services to play at the wedding.
That would be lovely, dear. Thank you. Now, please, all be seated. Need to continue the ceremony.
I take a seat.
There's not actually any chairs or benches. They're all kneeled on the stone ground.
Oh.
I don't take a seat.
I'll take his coat.
Don't take his coat.
Man, I really should have merged with Stone.
Are you guys gonna just stand in the doorway? I know that Trevork has moved over the rest of the group. What are you guys doing?
I was gonna move over.
I'm standing in the doorway. Just kind of chilling.
Don't be rude. Don't stand over there. 'Cause the congregation.
Sorry, I have literally no idea what religion this is, and don't know a ton.
Oh, yeah.
So
Who's blessing this wedding?
I'm just not going to partake.
Well, Morden, obviously.
All right, we're cool. Let's do this. Trevork's okay with this right now. Actually, let me.
Isn't that the god that you worship, Trevork?
Yes, that is why I'm cool with this right now. Most likely.
Why don't you offer to officiate? Does it look like that's an official priest of Morden?
And you can charge money for it. Arlen looks over at Famous.
I make weapons. I don't do weddings.
Famous, this looks like a great money-making opportunity.
I'm already playing. Oh, you all.
I'm just gonna join these for now.
Alright, so Trevork goes and joins the rest of the group. Famous, where do you stand with the people who are viewing the party? Do you stand up for the um, the bride and groom orator, or
I stand up at the top of the church, but not quite like right by the bride and groom, close enough that everyone can hear me, but not close enough that everyone's gonna be like, if I'm really bad, they'll throw stuff at me.
okay, so kind of up but off to the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two people in the back and the doorway was a good idea.
Sense, what are you doing?
I want to stand where I'm standing right now.
Okay,
and just
Arlen, what are you
lean on the
doing?
wall.
I'm standing where I'm standing now, near Dents. Just like back against the wall.
I'm
Your
leaning
back
on
is
the
not
wall,
against
just
any
watching
wall.
casually.
You want to be back against a wall, move to where your
There.
back is against a wall.
That's-
All right,
I take
performance
out my
check from
pipe.
Famous.
One second.
Sure.
Did that go through?
Yeah, it did. You got a 9. You find a very simple piece to play that sounds nice. Dwarves don't seem to pay it any mind. The officiant seems to starts to speak. Oh, great Morden, who is our rock and our guide through the world. Bring these two together in loving matrimony, and may there never be any darkness. And then, as she says that, all of you are covered in complete darkness.
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You quickly
I'd like
switch
to
songs.
counter charm you again.
Do I need to roll something to look unsurprised?
You can, but the point is that you're in darkness, so no one can see your snarky eye movement.
Do we get a reaction, Mike?
If you
Like
have
if
a
someone
reaction,
casted-
yes.
I have a reaction to someone casting a spell within feet of me. I don't know. One sec. Shit.
Counterspell.
Indeed. 60 feet of me.
Alright. You are within 6. Nope, she's actually 70 feet
Darn. Alright.
outside of that range. Each square is 10 foot.
Gotcha. Okay. That's why I figured I'd ask.
Oh.
Yay. Oh, fan-fucking-tastic.
So basically, all of you are now blind. Everyone roll me initiative.
Oh, I hope this is first.
Blind is Famous.
Rolled a 12 and I forgot to put in my token or something.
Yeah, I'm selecting my token right now.
I don't even.
I got no. Kind of wanted to go first.
Whoever made this map is a
Yep.
Famous. What was your initiative? I need an initiative roll from Famous. Dance, what was yours?
A 12.
12? 12 total?
Yep.
Arlen, what was yours?
Did mine not
15.
show up in the
I have a performance check from you. I don't see.
Yeah, I don't see initiative.
Damn it. Okay, 1 second.
Bad.
Yay, technology and being neutered by no internets. Come on.
Oh, you know what? I think
Supposed to be 60 or something.
That
Oh.
should have been through this time.
Oh, so I'm not blind. It's each square 10.
I get to secretly give
Sorry,
Dents
Ken.
the biggest hug ever and no one can see.
still no.
Yay.
Close enough.
I am doing real great with these ones tonight.
Shit.
Baller.
Right?
What is that? Have I rolled
Wait.
anything other than a 1?
Oh yeah, your performance
have-
was a 7. No wait, your performance was
Okay.
was a 2.
So my acrobatics was a 1. My perception was a 1.
It's starting to look like
Your
It's starting
athletics.
to look like one of
first
those
athletics
nights.
was a 18.
Yeah.
There's that.
And then I've won since then. 1s and 2s since then. That's pretty incredible.
Really
I'm
is.
so good at it.
It's starting to look like one of those nights.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Wait,
All right.
the door's in front of me.
Well, they'll come back now.
At least 2 of us can.
We could always pretend to surrender and then kill
All
everyone.
these dwarves pull out hidden weapons, hidden warhammers. Yes, because it's
Like, I'll be adding to my shield today.
So who's blind?
You and Arlen.
Okay.
anyone inside the black circle covered in dark. All right.
Turn order looks a little wonky.
It does. Why? Oh, I'm using your old. Icons from a different.
Thanks. Influences who I twin cast and all
For
that jazz.
15.
Yep.
On my wayward dwarf.
Thanks.
What you rhyme with dwarf?
4th.
Wharf. Can I ask Arlen what kind of spell this
I'll worry
is?
about that later.
The magic kind.
Like, I don't know. Is it like target? I don't know what kind of spell this
It's
is.
AoE. It's an area.
That's
I mean-
what's going on.
So how do we counter this?
Get out of it. All right.
I just look over and he can't even see me looking over, and I'm just like, "Run, you fool!"
Um, 20 versus famous AC.
Oh my goodness.
That'll hit, I think. Give me a second to double check. But I'm 90% certain that hits. Yeah, definitely hits.
All right. They rolled pretty good again. So, 20 and 22 are gonna hit you. The one guy back here is helping to hit you, Trevor.
Of course.
So, one guy rolls a 17, and the other one rolls a 15.
All right, 20.
That 23 is a crit,
So they have to crit me.
but yeah, basically. Um,
Oh, that's gonna hurt actually. Damn it.
let's see. Fameth, your total damage from those 2 hits is 13 bludgeoning damage.
That's it? Wow.
Yeah. Basic dwarf.
Yeah, they just pulled out like basic warhammers.
Yeah. And you're taking 8 points of damage. Trevork.
All right.
Arlen.
All right. I'm gonna try to move out of here.
Are you pushing past Sense to do that?
Sorry. I'm going on the diagonal to over here.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna flip a coin. And to tell you if you get to that spot or not.
Oh yeah, because you're in darkness.
Okay.
You get to
That's
that
fine
spot.
with me. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So now that I see what all is going on, does any one of these dwarves look the most intimidating or like the most decked out? Or does everyone kind of look the same?
Kill the bride.
I've seen them before, so like I'm just trying to like piece together who the leader is.
The matron at the top, probably. She's the one that cast the spell.
Okay. With that being the case, I will go ahead and. Sorry, I need to make sure I have enough range. Perfect, 300 feet. That's more than enough. Ice
More
storm.
than enough.
Oh my god.
Can you queue up that glorious light blue ball for me?
I'm so glad we didn't use a spell
Can I
slot
draw
for
them?
climbing.
Oh, what?
I need the
If
radius.
You
can?
click on. I don't know if you can. Click on the draw thing and do draw shape. Or is it only freehand?
Okay.
Draw shape.
Okay.
Click Alt. Make a circle. You might want to fill it in just so you see the 2 colors at the top.
Yeah, I do.
Click the one that has the second. The second one is like checkerboard. Make a color for that. There you go.
Okay, now I just need. Sorry, everybody. I need to change the radius of this sucker.
What is
Oh,
the
it's
radius
actually
on it?
looks like it's okay. 20 feet.
I think the only issue is that if he does that, it's going to obscure what's underneath it.
I can move it.
Okay.
Cool.
That's about right.
So I want to be able to catch these 4 right there. I feel like I can
Yeah,
do
move it.
that. Oh,
I'm moving it, but
Oh,
thank you. Does that work? Perfect. DC 14 Dex.
right.
So if they fail, they take full damage. If not, they take half. So it's 22 damage total.
Half damage.
And that
11?
is 11.
Okay.
Yeah, and that terrain is now difficult terrain. And that's the end of my turn.
The bride dies.
Wait, could I say something cheesy?
Yes, please.
It's a nice day for a white wedding.
Oh my god.
Nice day for a white wedding.
Now I'm done my turn.
God.
Nice day to start again. All right. Dense. It's dark.
It's a nice day for
It's
a
still
red
dark.
wedding.
It's dark, and you're up against a stone wall. That's all you know. Arlen just shot past you and disappeared into the darkness.
I could feel that.
Yeah. Probably
I
brushed
guess
up
I'll
against
just
you.
follow. Can I just follow him?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll anything, or do I just move to my left?
That you don't see. uh, yeah. Roll of 1d2.
Oh, he controls his own fate now.
There's no such thing as a D2.
There is in this mechanic. Just roll 1d2. Just type /r space 1d2. All right. You end up here, which I will let you
Nice.
see in a actually. Oh, you can see other people's stuff. That's
Can I see through the black circle?
no.
Okay.
You can see Fameth around the edge of it.
I'm gonna
Maybe
go up and
Trevor,
stab
but
a
that's
guy.
about it. And now you see just this recently fallen ice shards everywhere on this day.
Wait, am I really 30 feet from this guy? That
Yeah,
doesn't
every square is 10 feet.
You moved like 20 feet right now.
You did.
Okay.
You moved 10 feet, actually.
10 feet. Oh, you can still make it.
Yeah.
I can still stab a dude.
Yep.
I'm a glaive. That's a hit. 25?
That does hit.
My god.
I'm gonna hit him again, because that's my thing.
You don't have to. That one's dead.
Okay. I'm gonna just stand there. I'm gonna just look at everyone. That's the end of my turn.
All right.
Alrighty.
Next up is Trevork.
Right. Does the one who casts a spell, are they holding anything, or are they just staying in the back with just a robe?
Seemingly out of nowhere, she seems to conjure up a glaive.
A blade?
A glaive.
Oh, oh my. Okay. Oh, that's not fun. You know what? Let's see if this works. It looks like she conjured it, or just suddenly out of nowhere. Oh. All right, maybe I won't do that. I'm just gonna hit the guy in front of me then. All right. 18.
18 hits.
That's just 4 blood. Alright, I still got a move left. And I'm going to do, as a bonus action... Damn it!
That misses.
Alright, but it's on the field now. It's going to be, I guess, directly behind the guy, so cross the other side. Alright, that is the end of my turn, though.
Movement's impaired. Yay.
Let's see.
Sorry, like 1 sec.
Is the 10 grid being a little awkward now?
Yeah.
Okay.
15 is hard. So she backs up. Yes.
Really? Okay.
Sorry, who's the three of you?
Famous, Dense, Arlen.
Doesn't work.
Yeah,
You're-
Famous and Arlen just look at each other and go, "Cool story, bro."
Yeah,
Right.
for real, right?
So
High
you're
five.
immune to it. Dense. I want to see.
Do I need to roll something or do I fall asleep?
No, there's no
Depends
save,
on-
but it depends on how strong the spell ends up. So, probably not enough, actually. She doesn't know that. Dense, do you have more than 30 HP?
Oh yes.
It does not affect you. You get drowsy for a moment, but you shake yourself out of
Nice.
it. And she looks scared. Famous.
My turn?
Famous is going to
Oh,
throw
sorry.
up her hands, get out of the. First thing I'm going to do is get out of the blackness.
Actually, I forgot to say, You are not in blackness, because I forgot that the squares were 10 feet, so it's not big enough to. You are free from the blackness. You see two dwarves charge you, attack you, and then get killed by ice storms and vents. We're standing kind of next to Trevork, as surrounded by three of the dwarves, and the dwarf leader is on the other side of opposite you, the ring of ice.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, because now correct me if I'm wrong. I understand that these are NPCs, but they're not technically dead. They're just mortally wounded, and will be dead if we leave them alone and don't heal them.
I think we just killed 2 of them.
No one said they were
My
holding back.
Okay, so this is they're straight up dead.
Yeah.
Most of the time, NPC and gone to 0 hit points are dead unless held back in some way.
Okay.
Oh, I did not.
Great.
2 of them
This
are
is
dead.
gonna make fine. But including the bride.
Bride and groom have both died, actually.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Terrible wedding day.
It's more of a red wedding than a white wedding.
Wait, which one did I kill? The husband?
Husband.
Oh,
The ice killed the wife.
I should have said something.
It
Then.
probably wasn't really a wedding.
That's a good point. Do I know if would I be able to tell if this was a real wedding? From every intents and purposes, it was, right? From everything that we could see.
Most wedding guests don't just start murdering new people. Or attempting to murder new people.
Dense is like, I'm 2 for 2 for weddings now.
Sorry, I'm back.
All right,
So you would assume
Seamus
this is no longer a wedding.
Sorry, I can't see the thing. Is there anyone near me? Am I in danger at all?
You are not adjacent to any living dwarves, other than Trevork.
Okay.
Other than Trevork.
And nothing's within attacking range?
No.
Okay.
Behind you is darkness. In front of you is ice. To your left is open space and dense, and to your right is a dwarf that danger you.
Okay, I'm going to turn to the dwarf on my right and say, we did not intend to attack you. We are defending ourselves. We were sent to get help from you by some people in town. And I don't remember their name. And I didn't write it down, unfortunately. It was the...
Talking about
the what?
Was it Ushin Stormbanner?
Yes. We were sent by Ushin Stormbringer to talk to you and get your help in defeating the cultists down the way. And then I'm going to take a defensive stance and be like, I am happy to help you cure anyone that can be cured and help out with healing. But to be honest, you attacked us first. We're going to leave.
You've said so many words. So many words. So many words. The guard looks at you, kind of cocks his head, looks over the ones who are still alive, is like, it's like she's never seen bandits before. I know, right?
Oh.
These guys are a bunch of morons. We've been hitting them with our hammers, and they're trying to say that they're gonna help us. Sure, miss, you can heal me so I can hit you more.
Did that take my entire action?
Your defensive stance did.
Okay. Then I'm done. I'm just going to look at the rest of my team and go, kill him.
Oh, we were already planning on doing that.
In case it was a misunderstanding.
There. Your defensive stance did take your standard action. You'll have your bonus action if you.
I would like to throw a blade.
Can you just bonus action attack? I don't think you bonus action attack. I think you
can
as part of your attack action, you can use your bonus action to attack.
That's fair. Okay. I accept that GM ruling.
Pretty
Give
sure. I'll look at
me
it
one.
again later, but I'm pretty
That's fine. Then I guess that's all I can do. The only other thing I could possibly do is bardic inspire someone, but I don't think we're gonna need it.
sure. Alright. The dwarf guards get to go. And this guy is
Found something.
-21 versus AC.
Oh, that actually matches.
Oh,
So
that hits
yes.
you. Another guy does 20.
Oh my god! They both hit. They both hit.
Alright. So let's see.
They roll real well there.
Did.
Oh, we do that. I'm
All
gonna
right,
post this for everyone.
So you take a total of 11 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Arlen.
Still good.
Alrighty.
Still good.
Huh. Is this one here, like those two right in front of Dents, are they in rough shape or are they totally kicking healthy?
The ones that have X's over them.
No, the ones in front of him. Oh, sorry, not Dents. Sorry, the
Revort.
gosh dang it, Revork. Sorry.
One is kicking healthy. One of them you got with a bunch of ice and has been hit by.
Okay.
The guy right in front of him, right to his north, is pretty bad off.
All right, I will cast Ray of Frost. 18. The guy to the left of Trevork. Sorry, the guy straight ahead. Straight ahead.
Okay.
This guy.
All
Sorry.
right. 8 hits.
10 cold damage.
Damage takes him out.
All right, and I will.
Damn it.
And I will quicken. Use a spell point to do a quicken spell.
Okay.
To cast Ray of Frost as a bonus action against the guy to the right of the guy that just died.
Okay. That hits.
Cool. 13 cold damage, and his movement speed is reduced by 10.
Nice.
Yep.
Right.
I chuckle. Yeah, there we go.
Dents, you're up.
Hmm.
Remember that the ice is difficult terrain. Yeah, you could get to the side of her and attack that.
Yeah.
What weapon are you drawing?
I'm gonna still use the glaive.
Okay.
17. Does that hit?
Yeah.
God.
11 damage.
I'm gonna hit him again.
10 misses.
Damn. Wait, I think it hit him with the pommel.
Yeah, you can
Oh, yeah.
try to attack with the pommel. Pommel hits.
God.
So
Was it
the
D4? Right?
plus it doesn't even have the strength. I think
check.
Yeah, 1d4 plus.
Is it full strength? I think it's
I
just
don't
a
know.
D.
Probably not.
Question.
Yeah.
Any of these dwarves die within 30 feet of me? At least one of them did, right?
Oh yeah, the bride did.
Oh yeah.
Right in
Lots of
front you.
them have died.
Don't worry about keeping them alive, guys.
Oh, did her shadow sneak under you? As she died. I keep figuring it's not. You don't have to be the one that kills them.
I have
Nope.
to be the one that kills them.
Yeah.
30 feet of me. And it automatically captures.
I did 3 damage on top of the
Yeah.
11.
He's happy about that.
This guy's got more health than the husband.
Good. The husband took 11 damage to begin with before you hit him.
Oh, right.
No. Done a total of 14 damage to him. Dance. Anything else, Dance?
No, I'm good for. Wait, I could. Nah, I'll be fine.
Alright. Fork.
Alright, the guy who Dents just hit, I'm gonna smack him with my hammer now.
Alright.
20.
That hits.
4.
Still standing.
Oh my god! Oh god.
Keep rolling
So-
twos.
I know. So the difficult terrain applies. I'm gonna assume that applies
it
to my
doesn't.
hammer
It
too, right?
floats. It doesn't apply to it.
Alright, so I'm gonna make it move over there.
Okay.
That will be my bonus action, and it's gonna hit that guy. Alright, I'm
Hopefully
gonna have
it
to roll
does.
this again. Spiritual weapon. Oh my god! You want
Hit
this
him
weapon?
square of the chest, right under his chain shirt. Under his
Oh, it hits him?
cloaks. No.
Okay.
His armor
Oh,
blocks
okay.
it.
Oh, wait, so I hear a chain shirt underneath?
Yep.
Perfect. Right. I'm done for now, though.
Aaron, goes invisible, or at least disappears.
I'm sure Famous knows what to do.
What the heck is going on here?
Apparently, these are bandits, and their leader has magic.
Some really good magic. Dang.
We have some pretty good stuff on us too.
Yeah, so far.
And it is famous.
So there's only one left and he's invisible, right?
There's 2 left. There's 3 total.
Yeah, there's 2 dwarves. So Dents and
Wait.
Trevork are all ganged up together. There's 2 dwarves standing next to Trevork, and there's one dwarf standing next to Trevork and one standing next to Dents. And the matron, who's on the other side of the ice from you, has disappeared.
Did she cast a spell like out loud?
Yes. No. Actually.
Okay, so there's no way I would have known she was doing it. Okay.
Right.
I pull out my gem
Gotcha.
of seeing.
What?
I pull out my gem of seeing.
Okay. What's the range of that?
Baller.
120 feet, I think.
And what does it actually do for
Let me read it. Sorry, it's gonna take me a second to pull it up. No, I don't want that. I have it. I don't know how to use D&D on the phone.
you? It's hard. I'm sorry.
Roll20 is very hard to use on the phone and any other app like that.
How do I see buy items?
Wait, what are you trying to look up?
Aha.
Gem of Seeing.
All right, I'll look. I'll see.
Equipment. There we go. I have true sight out to 120 feet.
It lasts 10 minutes.
So whatever true sight is.
You see all the things.
See in normal and magical darkness. See invisible creatures and objects.
As dispelled. Right.
It's true sight. I'll post true sight.
Okay. All right. Cool. You look in the direction of what you would see as where the dwarf matron has gone. Instead, I'm gonna send you a Facebook message of what you actually see.
Oh dear God.
Oh no! I freaking. Is anyone up to date on Crit Roll Season 2?
No,
I'm not.
Yet.
So keep your mouth shut.
Spoilers.
All the spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it.
I want to hear Kat's reaction.
I
That's all I
haven't
need.
sent her the image yet.
Okay.
I don't appreciate how hard I'm working at this, where I have
I know.
my computer, my documents, John's phone up talking to you, doing the Roll20 and D&D Beyond and Facebook up on my phone.
Sorry.
I don't appreciate what I am going through to play with you tonight.
I do appreciate it. I appreciate it very much.
And you can't kill her for that.
You cannot kill me for that. I think that's a really good. I think that's a good way to replace that.
He'll call the rest of us be alone.
God.
It is.
thought-
You see a shadowy version of that walking basically over the dwarf as it's running away, like in the same place as, but taller than.
Cool. I'm going to shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay.
I'm gonna regret this. I should just let it go.
Oh, shoot it! Shoot it! I give your crossbow magic in the morning for a reason.
Oh, that's true. What is that? A +1/+1?
Just +1/+1.
Okay. Roll20 keeps logging me out. Give me a second.
Cool.
All right. So please remember, I have a +1/+1.
I do.
Come on, Roll20. You can do this.
Now I'm just making her paranoid to want to check every single counter with the gem of true sight.
Oh God.
It's being fussy.
Open. Press it for you.
Too.
Is Mr. Bangman just a regular crossbow too?
Yeah. I can tell you what to roll. Give me a second.
Hit Mr. Bang Bang. Press it.
Okay.
Oh, just do it? Then yeah, if you could just do it, that'd be great. Tell me it's not a 1.
It's not. In fact, both of them are not ones. In fact, both the normal roll and the in case you rolled for advantage or disadvantage roll are 26s. In fact, make that a 27. A critical hit.
Nice.
Oh my god.
So
Is
that's
he dead?
No, no way.
no, yeah, it's that's a total of 12 points because the second one,
But then
12 points.
Okay, and
Uh,
gets
I think it's a
Wow.
D8.
so it automatically rolled both.
Yeah, I'm throwing on my psychic blades.
Oh, you're psychic.
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
well. Which about the +1 from the magic is tied to both of the rolls too. Magic weapon.
We should set up an attack for you.
Well, sometimes I don't want to do it though.
No, but there's a
It's
you can
the
press a
only
button
issue.
and it'll just roll damage for you.
Oh, yeah, do a macro.
You said
yeah.
it was a what? A 3D what?
I think it's a 3D8. I'm double checking, or a
Right.
1D8. Maybe
More than that.
I don't remember.
Like-
And
It's either a 3D8 or 3D6 or
What was it? Blades of Terror, right?
yeah, Blades of Terror. I can't tell whether it's put under actions or spells. It is showing me neither. Maybe
Psychic
it's under
Blades
classes.
is an ability. When you hit with a creature attack, you can do an extra at 5th level. It's 3D6.
Okay, so yeah, 3D6.
3CX.
The fuck
12
is that
psychic.
on my? No.
12 psychic damage.
Okay, so yeah, that on top of.
Yeah. So 24 damage in total.
Yep.
Nice.
Does Mr. Bearing Man get a little bit more damage?
Oh
the
yeah,
plus
+1. Yep.
Oh yeah, and plus
So
1 for my
13.
damage and
Yep.
so 25 damage.
There we go. Just 1 damage.
And then I have a bonus. Now can I bonus on my off attack?
Absolutely.
Now I'm gonna throw a blade as well.
Okay, who you throwing the blade at?
The same guy.
He happens to be, he or she happens to be 60 feet away from you.
Okay.
Dagger's range is, I think, less than half of that.
I thought I said this before I went in, but I wanted to make sure that if I was within 30 feet of them, if possible, so that I could capture them instead.
Could not be without.
that's-
You could not be. The ice
Yeah.
Okay.
prevents you
Well-
from being able to make that distance.
Okay.
She can't
Won't
do
work.
it. 60 range is the disadvantage range for the dagger.
Oh, 60 feet is different disadvantage range?
Yeah, the dagger is a 20-60.
20 is the max range. But she could throw it at all and hit something with disadvantage. So, yeah, if you move onto the difficult terrain
Wait,
and then through the dagger.
what's the 60 then?
Mike,
Uh-huh.
the storm area is difficult terrain until the end of my next turn, so it should be gone right now.
Oh, I thought it continued.
Oh yeah, I thought so too.
Sorry.
So it still had an opportunity to move, keeping.
Yeah.
So
Moved even farther.
yeah, it would have probably moved further. So you still could be within 30 feet of it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. If it's not able to be done, it's not able to be done. Okay. But I am gonna throw my dagger.
There are page
What?
work range.
What?
There's one dwarf within range, or you can throw disadvantage at the guy or at the
Disadvantage at the guy.
at the true sight thing. Nice. Yeah, you hit.
Sweet. Can you click damage for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
5 piercing.
All right. So total of 30 damage. Boom.
Baller.
Who
And
says
no
you need
magic.
to be who says you need to be a rogue to do?
30 damage, no magic.
I would say Psychic
Boom.
Blade is a little magic.
Yeah, that's a little magical.
It's not like a spell though. It's like
Fair.
Enchanted items are, yeah.
Anyway,
it's
so
what my
that's
brain actually does.
that. Dwarves. Thing. All right. Orc. One of them is moving out of your.
I'm smacking the shit out of him.
Okay.
I hit 18.
You do hit.
You gotta roll the
You rolled
one. Now.
one. A 1, Trevork. He lives.
Does the hammer? Oh, wait, I don't know if the hammer doesn't
Hammer
get
does
a
not
hit.
get a reaction. And he goes and attacks Famous after her.
Dens tells Trevork to put some weight into it next time.
Put your back into it, old man.
Oof into it, old man. 18 versus Famous AC. I think 18 hits Famous and Dirk. I think 17 did.
My AC is a 14 for future reference.
Oh, yeah, sure.
There
That
we
does
go.
hit you. You take 3 points of damage. Barely glances off you with the same Trevork just did off him.
Oh no.
And then
I'm hurt so bad.
this dwarf is gonna attack Dents. 17 versus Dents' AC.
Wait, did this guy come at me?
No. Oh yeah, he
He was
moves
already
it.
there.
He moves in at you.
So I get a hit first, right? Hold on.
Yeah.
Kind of where? Yeah, it's just a regular attack.
Yeah.
A
You hit.
19. 9.
You kill this one.
All right. He was really confident.
Was.
I got you.
So he dies. Arlen.
Alrighty. Seeing what's going on here, I'm gonna run up over some dead bodies.
Okay. Remember, each square is 10 feet.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna move to that dead body as my movement.
Okay.
And that dwarf just went totally invisible, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I will. And Famous shot something somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Do I know if it was to the left or right? Like if it was down this pathway here versus up this way?
You know it was up in this direction.
Okay, gotcha. Then I'll assume she wasn't firing at nothing since she had her sight stone thing out. I'll Misty Step 30 feet straight ahead as a bonus action.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Seeing as I can't see. I will use shoot. Famous the only one who can see this, and this is a smart thing, I feel like. So I'm going to twin cast as my action haste on myself and Famous.
So you and Famous are going to be hasted.
Yep, and that's the end of my turn. Well, question.
Huh?
So I used my movement. I used haste on myself, and I believe haste
Action.
doubles my move. Yeah,
Should have done that first.
that's why I wanted to know. Okay, no problem. Learning. So,
Yep.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Dense.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Oh snap!
I'm gonna step around Trevork and step on a dead dwarf and stab this one.
Okay.
A 14?
It does hit.
9 damage.
It does. I'm sorry, Trevork. Kill him.
Maybe it's good that a dwarf doesn't have a dwarf on his like tombstone
Fair.
shield or some
That's
shit like
fair.
that.
Yeah. That's
No
Understandable.
dwarficide.
fratricide. Anything else, Dense?
I don't see anyone else.
All right,
I'm
Trevork.
good.
Anything else? Trevork, it's your turn.
I guess I saw what they're doing, but I'm like, what the hell? So he's gonna try. Trevork's gonna try to run up. Way 30 feet. Nothing still. And he's gonna run another. And still see nothing. Be like, what the hell? And that's all his actions.
All right.
Famous. Is it famous turn now?
Yes.
Combat sequence initiated.
Famous, you are now hasted, and it is your turn.
What does haste mean?
Your
I
speed is
posted
doubled.
it. Yeah.
Your speed is double.
And-
Your AC is up by 2. You have advantage on dexterity throws, and you get to take an extra attack when you attack with a weapon.
Nice.
You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna shoot him with Mr. Bang Bang.
He has continued to move. He is still within your line of sight with the MOC.
Oh, okay, then I'm going to move forward as well.
Just trying to see what range on Bang Bang is.
Your speed's doubled. BT dubs.
Yeah, you probably can.
Wait, I can only.
80 to. Yeah. So, how close do you want to get? You want to be getting close, trying to close the gap. 80 feet range of your Bang Bang.
We're chasing her across an open cavern, right?
Pretty much. You are
This is
moving.
Down a hallway.
Yeah. Through a large room into another room to the north that she has entered.
Okay, so she's entered into another room.
Yeah.
Do I see anything in that room with my gem?
Nothing beyond her and some fire pits, braziers burning in the corner.
All right, then I do continue in.
So your speed is 16.
Yeah.
Make it basically across the.
I would like to get as close as possible to her.
Yep. With your gem of seeing, you um her as well as in the darkness, continuing to run is another dwarf about 90 feet away from you. Like he's trying to escape up.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna shoot her again then. Mr. Bang Bang.
Mr. Bang Bang hits for 23.
Oh,
I would like to
11
then.
piercing.
all piercing.
Yep. And then on top of that, psychic blades, please.
Ooh. 6, 4, and 6 for a total of 16 psychic damage.
Nice.
Combining with your Mr. Bang Bang, which is doing 12, you do 28 damage.
How are they looking?
Not too happy about it. Hit them for over 25 damage twice, but she's still bulky as ever.
I'm gonna throw my dagger.
Okay. Actually might be still at disadvantage at that range, but
Oh wait, I get to attack twice.
Yeah, you get regular attack twice.
yes.
Then yes, please, Mr. Bang Bang once again.
Oh my.
Oh, I can actually back damage. 12 does not hit.
Oh, okay.
You're so
Oh, you're
excited. Went far
Can I
right.
throw my blade at her then?
Yeah, bonus action. That'll be with disadvantage though.
Yeah.
Range.
Okay.
18 still hits though.
Psychic
Yes.
blade.
Can you use psychic blades twice around? Oh yeah, I guess you can.
If I'm hasted, I think so.
It's when you hit a creature with a weapon attack. You can spend one use of inspiration with.
You can only
the
do this
deal.
once per round.
Yeah.
Okay.
your
So
turn.
even though I'm hasted, I can only do it once.
Right, the
Yeah,
psychic blades can only.
Okay.
Once per round on your turn.
Damn. Oh well, I get a little bit extra.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's all you probably need.
She's still going.
Damn. She's so,
Bulky.
I say when you said bulky, I'm like, oh wait a minute.
Bulky.
So, do we see like a bunch of arrows stuck into something invisible running away?
The arrows disappear on contact, but you see lots of blood hit the ground.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna track this blood down.
Pale green blood.
Wait, what?
Knew it. Flippin' knew it. Oh my word.
Can I also yell back at them, evil monster thingy?
Sure.
Not dwarf.
I'm gonna yell, what did it look like?
You can
Evil
specifically
monster thingy, not
You-
dwarf.
you can specifically yell large evil monster thingy, not dwarf.
Large evil monster thingy, not dwarf, is what I yell back.
Fantastic.
Dwarf. Funny that I.
Question.
Yep.
If I can describe where it is very quickly to Arlen, would it give him disadvantage on being able to hit the creature?
Yeah, he'll just have disadvantage, but there's a chance he might.
Well, I guess my question is, would that cancel out his disadvantage then?
No.
No.
Okay.
I can imagine because he still can't see anything.
I'll play it out on my turn. I'll see if things go the way I want them to.
Okay. All right, then I guess it's my turn. That would have been really baller if I could have used my psychic blades twice.
I guess that's why they don't let you.
Yeah, why would you let me be OP?
Okay, Arlen, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move up 60 feet because I can do my movement and be fast. So as I'm running, I don't know how this would work, but what I would like to have happen is if Famous actively has the sight stone out, the seeing stone or whatever out, I would try to run past her and say, "Need stone, I can stop monster," and try to reach out and grab it. Is that a possible thing?
Nope.
Okay.
You could do that, but the moment she passes it to you, you see nothing through the gem.
I wasn't sure how like.
Magical attunement, bro.
Yeah, it's her item.
I gotcha. I wasn't
I
sure
would
how like
not give
the
it to you.
mechanics of strafing worked. I don't know. Anyway, all right. I can't see anything, but correct me if I'm wrong. But if a monster or creature or whatever has invisibility, I still can attack it, but with disadvantage.
Um,
I believe that's how the invisible condition works? Question mark.
Hold up. I posted something.
yes,
Lord.
you will need to declare what square you were attacking. 5-foot square, and you'll have to on the
Oh,
attack.
so I would need to
Unless you're
declare
doing an
where
area
and
attack,
then.
that would be a different story.
Gotcha. Okay. I was gonna say otherwise there's no advantage to being invisible if you can just auto hone in.
Right, yeah.
Yep. Um, I will. Can I see where the blood came from? Like, is it in a straight line going somewhere?
In front of you. Actually, it's probably next to you.
Okay. Is it to the left or right of me, or is it like straight
You're
up?
right.
All right.
We'll say she
I'm
favored
going.
the right side of the hallway.
Sure. I'll go ahead and cast Ray of Frost, and I'll say I'm aiming, right here.
Okay. All right. Advantage.
Okay. Oh gosh.
One.
I
You
crit
miss.
failed. Okay. Um. Do I don't see that other dwarf that she's describing, or do I? I'm farther ahead than Fameth is.
I don't even know if she even mentioned.
No,
No, but I mean like
all she said was
line.
monster.
Oh no, I just mean like did. I thought Fameth saw that other dwarf in addition to what we're chasing.
I don't know if she mentioned it though.
I didn't say anything. Is that other dwarf invisible?
No. He's just
So wouldn't
Okay.
I see it if I'm farther up? So would I see it if I'm farther ahead than Famous?
If it's in your field of vision right now, yes.
Yeah, he's further than your field of vision. Your dark vision goes out 60 feet.
Oh, as opposed to the true seeing thingy bobber.
Right. And
Gotcha.
I think he's around in the corner.
Oh, gotcha. Since I have another action, I will cast Ray of Frost again on.
Attack with the spell again.
It says attack.
Spells. Yeah, the thing about spells is, I think they limit how many you can do it.
Action be used to take Use additional action for on each of his turns. The action will be used to take an attack, one weapon attack only, dash, disengage, hide, or use. Spell ends. So
Okay. Then that's all Misty Step bonus action forward 30 feet. Then I guess.
okay.
Okay.
So run quickly. Okay. Anything else, Arlen?
Nope, that's it.
Sense.
I'm slow.
Yeah.
So if I use all my action, I can double my distance?
Yep. Which put you at 60 without an action to attack with. Nothing really to hit either.
Yeah, I'll run all the way up here then.
Okay.
Alright, that's about it.
Alright. Work.
Alrighty. So my movement is 25 feet.
Yep.
So do I just move 2 spaces instead of just 3?
Yeah. You.
Okay. Okay. Making sure because since of the 10 grid.
Right.
Oh, I'm really that far up. Alright, I'm just gonna use all my movement then, just to make it. So that's 5 squares. That's all. That's it for my turn.
Okay. Alright. Famous. You see the large creature. It well the large creature is by the steps at the base of the steps. The hallway ahead of you has a large pillar in the center, almost like ram horns. Has 2 sets of stairwells, very large, 40 feet across stairwell, wrapping up and around the corner. One goes left and one goes right. He is at the base of the uh, rightmost staircase.
Okay. Sorry, I do see the creature at the stairs.
Yeah, at the base of the stairs on the right stairwell.
Am I still hasted?
Yep.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna shoot with Mr. Bandang.
forward first.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I move in range. As close as I can get.
Sorry. 10,
10,
20,
20.
30, 40, 50, 60. You can also use, instead of attacking twice, you can take an extra action to dash if you want.
How far away am I?
You are now about 50. Yeah, about 50 to 60 feet away from him.
And dash would get me
Right up next.
within 30 feet?
Yes, dash could put you within 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll dash first and then hit with Mr. Bang Bang. Or try to.
Right next to it.
No, within 30 feet is what I heard. Gonna be 30 feet away from it?
Like 25?
Okay.
20?
20 it is.
She got it close.
Each square is 10, so it's easier to
Yeah.
do. 10. You also can see the other guy at the corner of going up the steps around that you've just now rounded the corner,
Okay.
even without your gem. But back with Mr. Bang Bang once. 25 hits.
Yes.
10
And for my
damage.
third bardic inspiration, I'm keeping track.
I see that. 5, 3, 6. 14. Actually, so that's
Oh.
11 and 14.
Oh
5
my.
more.
I'd like to shoot with Miss. Oh wait, no, I already used my secondary action. Then yeah, I guess throwing my dagger would be the last one.
Right?
I'm -3 daggers at this point. Luckily, I have like 100.
10 misses.
Oh, okay.
Dwarf is going to continue to run up the steps. Again, around the corner and out of your sight.
How bad is that guy looking now? That I keep shooting.
Bad.
Okay.
But weirdly,
Bulky.
it you think he would be worse for wear based on how much damage. I think he'd be much worse, but he seems pretty resilient for some. Not sure why.
Can I do a check to see if I know what this guy is?
Sure. Nature check.
Oh, and I forgot adding +1s for all of my hits with my Mr. Bang Bang.
Oh, he's been doing it.
I've been doing it.
Sorry, I don't
Fine.
can't see.
Yeah, that's fine.
What am I rolling?
Nature.
Okay, let me see if it'll let me do it. Did it roll?
It did. You
Yeah.
got a 14. It appears
Okay.
to be some kind of giant. Smaller than most giants, but all you can tell it's some kind of giant.
How do I know why it looks like it's a shadow over a door?
That's the true sight working.
Okay, so it really is a giant disguised as a dwarf.
Right. It is a polymorph magic of some kind. You
Okay.
get to see its true nature. Sight.
Okay, and do I know that the reason why it looks like it's taking less damage is because it's a giant, or if is it something else?
Yeah, something innate about this thing. This is has some properties, probably
Okay. But not like physical attacks are just ineffective and I should probably swap over.
right. Yeah, the attacks are still affecting it, but it seems covering.
Ugh, that's annoying. Okay. All right. I guess that's my turn then.
All right. Arlen.
Alrighty, I'm gonna use my hasted movement to move to the base of the steps.
Okay.
Sorry, talking while muted. And then I'm gonna use my Misty Step to move again. 30 feet.
Okay.
I can see the dwarf.
Yes, you can.
Taking out my wand, using it.
All right. What aspect of your wand are you using?
I'm using the hold monster, the 5
I don't know if we've
charges.
ever had your wand on screen, so why don't you visually describe how this looks?
Guys, I have my internet back.
Hey!
Wait, what?
For all those you listening at home, our bard has been having internet troubles and has been working this entire game from her phone. Apparently, the magic of the internet has returned to her, and so she has uh, regained her full use of her mind and spirit. So her computer is back online, joining and rejoining us in a second. But go ahead and describe how this wand affecting looks uh, visually as you cast Hold Person on it.
Sure. So I take out my white wooded, 7-8 inch long staff, and I just point and give it a little bit of a flick because I'm weird. And I would assume it's like kind of like coldish kind of themed, so like a cold like air goes and then just starts to like coalesce around the monster.
This is the dwarf you're attacking, right?
Yeah, I'm attacking the dwarf, but she said that there's green blood coming from it, and she said it's a monster. So I'm gonna use
Yeah. All right.
so I'm gonna use the hold monster,
Sure.
and hope she's just not using colorful language. The coin flip did occur in my mind. Like, would he think she's just saying that or no? But green blood plus that makes sense to me.
All right. So what's the save?
I'm getting there now. It's a
What's the safe word?
Oh.
you. My 14 wisdom.
Wisdom. So visually you cast a spell, and like a small gust of wind shoots out from you and kind of swirls around the dwarf, and it looks like getting kind of frosted over, like he's being held, and then he sort of shakes himself from it and continues moving.
Holy crap!
He saved.
What?
Saved.
Man. Alright then.
14 is not impossible.
Yeah, 14.
Alright. I get 2 actions, right? So I used my movement, I used my bonus action Misty Step. That an action is the wand, right?
Yeah.
So I still have a second one.
Yeah.
Running.
Can I use a spell since I just used my wand, or how do you want to do that?
I'm gonna say no because he
Okay,
fell from the wand. I feel like using spell from the sword.
gotcha. Makes sense to me. Luckily, I also crud. I don't. Dang it all! I'll use my action, I guess, to then just run right up against him.
Yes, sorcerer. Go grapple the dwarf.
Are you trying to bull rush the dwarf?
I think he is.
In Arlen's mind, he's queuing up Attack on Titan. So
uh, not a move anymore. Really?
in hindsight, haste really isn't that great on magic users.
Your dwarf is just panting heavily as he's running.
Poor guy. Here I am just booking it. Yeah.
He's like, you goddamn youngins.
Okay. Shove a creature. Use your attack action to make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. You may make multiple attacks with an attack action. This attack replaces one of them. So yeah, you can use your action to shove him to the ground. So move up and attack, I guess.
Well, I just used my. I can move and then shove him,
Yeah.
like in one fluid motion.
If you have movement left, then yes.
All right, I'll buy that for $1.
I need
Sure.
to do that
So
more
what
often.
do I need to do?
Move up next to him and make an attack action, unarmed attack.
What is that?
1d20 plus your
Proficiency?
strength. Not even proficient. He's not proficient in unarmed attacks.
So it's the
Oh.
same as a strength save functionally.
Not a save, but
Same numbers.
sure, yeah. For you, it's a strength. Not a save, but a strength maneuver.
19.
You hit him. He falls. He's prone.
This is glorious.
That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. He's prone.
He shoved the dwarf over.
Dance. Your turn.
Can I carry Trevork as I run forward?
I'm
What's-
too heavy.
No, he's too heavy.
Yeah.
You can drag
He
Trevork
weighs
as
like all
you
my
run forward.
weapons. What?
You can drag Trevork as you run forward. It'll
Wait.
half your movement and you'll have to do a strength check, but you could do it.
Be
I don't think
half
it's-
my full run?
I don't think it's worth it, but
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah, I
that's
say
worth
just run,
it at
just
all.
run. Just run.
60 feet? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna catch up to those guys.
since you're not hyper focused and hasting, leaned up against the brazier to the right of you is a great axe.
Huh? Like, it's just sitting there?
Yep.
Does it look more powerful than my current great axe?
How powerful is your current great axe?
It's a D12 plus D12. No, wait. Yeah, damage type D12. Attack plus 8.
Well, your attack. Well, it looks nicer. It's a dwarven made, and it has runes on it.
It's just sitting there?
Yep.
Oh, you said runes. I totally heard it has rims on it, and I'm like, damn, that's some fancy ass axe.
It has dwarven runes on it.
I just rolled a 19 perception to see if it's a trap.
You do not detect any traps.
I grab it.
It's a little warm, but nice.
Nice.
I watch him do this.
That's my turn. I don't know. Axe with runes, it spells trap.
I'm gonna say, all right. The moment you pick it up, you get a calming feeling, and almost as if like you close your eyes and you can see a light coming from passage to your south. It's almost as if you know which way out. And no matter how you orient yourself or where you're standing, you can always sense a way to the.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
That's a nice axe.
I'm like, hey guys, I picked this thing up and it feels great.
I was going to appraise that for you later.
Yeah.
Identify.
All right.
This
So,
axe feels like going home again.
It does. It does actually. You always feel secure, even if you're underground. You just feel like you know. You feel safe with it in your hand. It does feel like going home again. Trevork.
Trevork's gonna run, just start panting heavily, yelling at these younger people.
Like, they're running.
You damn kids!
Charlie, your legs are longer than mine. Slow down, Charlie. I can't keep up.
That is the entirety of my turn. 50 feet.
All right.
I can only see 60 feet in front of me anyway. Oh, yeah, I can only see the base of the stairs now.
All right, Arlen. As you're standing over this dwarf,
Oh gosh. Doesn't Famous get to go before them?
not this one.
Oh no.
There's this little thing called the GM layer. GM layer means I can
that's-
hide tokens on that layer, and they get taken off the turn order.
Yeah.
But
I
actually,
assumed that happened.
that doesn't look like that.
I know.
It
I have a
looks-
guess. Out of character, I have a guess.
Yes.
I'm not sure what that is. I felt like I thought I knew, but
Mistaken identity.
cool. So now it revealed itself to me?
It did. As it flings its glaive down upon you.
Okay.
Doramu, I come to bargain.
Try hit me, bro. Try hit me.
It rolls like a 20, you so.
19 to hit,
I'll use shield.
and that does what?
Adds 5 to my AC.
Making your AC what now?
23.
Nice. Alright, I guess
I
22
knew what I
doesn't
was
hit you
doing.
either.
Oh my gosh, he attacked twice?
Yes, he did.
Let me pull up shield.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I trust you.
Yeah,
I
until
think she'll.
it's until the start of my next turn. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't lasting like just for my reaction.
No, it lasts for a while.
Yep, till my next turn.
I've had.
Holy crap, that would freak me out. Okay.
So, if you get the reaction on her, I guess you would. Because it's visible attacking you first round, and it reveals itself once it's attacked. It did.
Okay.
Famous.
Yes.
It is your turn.
It is.
You just heard Arlen scream like a little girl.
Yeah.
So
Saw a shadow appear from behind him, and he threw up a shield.
Okay, so I'm getting up close and personal with this bitch, and I am stabbing him with my rapier. Oh no, hold on, it's Mr. Bang Bang that has the extra one.
Yeah, not your rapier.
Correct.
These 10-foot things are fucking me up, dude.
I know. Welcome to our game so far.
It's messing with all of us right now.
I can actually see what I roll, but I don't think I hit.
Misses.
It's a 13.
13 misses.
Oh.
Okay. But I'm still hasted, right?
Yeah. Until Arlen loses concentration. A minute, I think.
Seriously?
Yep, it's a minute.
so like 10 rounds of combat.
Or until it hits you really hard.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
Actually, a 16 does.
Thank fuck. Okay. 7 piercing and 18.
Ooh.
But that was the last time I can do that.
3d8.
I thought it was D8s. Is it D6s?
Sixes. There were sixes.
Can I take that other roll?
No.
God damn it.
No,
Okay.
because it'd be max on the d6s on all three of them. So no.
I mean, it would be a 4, a 5, and a 4. A 3. A 4,
No.
a 5, and a 3.
No.
That's not how
Oh.
math
Not how
works.
dice work.
That's really honest.
Oh.
God damn it.
Alright.
I didn't do so good this turn, guys.
Oh, you did. You still did pretty well.
That's fine.
I'm just running every turn right now. You're doing more than me.
The dwarf guard stands up from prone. And one that you thought was a creature
Yeah, I thought I was chasing him. Yeah.
stands up and uses disengage action the rest of his 10 feet.
Wait, so we've been.
I think
You ran
you've been-
past the invisible creature.
Oh, I thought the invisible creature was projecting itself as a dwarf. And so I attacked.
The invisible creature was a giant that was polymorphed. She could true sight. Its true sight but throws through the invisibility and the polymorph.
Oh, holy shit.
And
Okay.
so since she called out to you what it was, it undid the polymorph transfer. You ran
Gotcha.
past it, and it snuck up behind you and attacked you.
Was it a dwarf sitting there the whole time?
The one in front of you was a dwarf.
No, the one behind me. Like, was that thing ever a dwarf?
Yes.
Yeah, it was the matron
Okay.
at the top that was speaking and inviting you to join.
Oh my goodness! I thought I was chasing him the whole time. Darn.
I mean, you kind of were, but
Same time,
Yeah.
unrelatedly.
I could never see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have the true sight, so it's hard to tell for us.
Right.
All
You
all
hit a dwarf,
dwarfs
like,
look
hey, I
alike,
got the
don't
dwarf.
Surprise!
they? Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Run, dwarf! I yell as I go past.
Marlin.
Okay. Am I like in melee range of this thing, or do I need to move
Oh,
away?
you're in melee. Actually, you're in glaive range from a large creature, so it has reach on you. So you are in its threat range. You are not in it. You don't threaten it.
I'm asking because would I have disadvantage on range attack?
Yes, because he
Okay, that's why I'm
still
asking.
threatens
Okay.
you.
Okay, gotcha. That changes a little bit of what I wanted to do.
I know what you.
So I will burn my last second level spell to cast Misty Step one last time.
Good job. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, and I'll just try a Misty Step back behind our fear. Shit, these. Oh my gosh, these squares are screwing me up so badly.
I hear you, man.
All right, I'm gonna move 30 feet
I
forward.
do want to say I didn't build the map. That's all I want to
It's
say.
fine. It's fine. I'm taking all its.
Whoever built.
There, so I can teleport there
Yep.
without incurring. All right, I'm out of second level spell.
I think our paladin.
All right, now.
Just cast counterspell.
No, I didn't mean to.
Okay.
I'm not countering anything.
Okay.
Sorry, no.
I was like, what's happening?
No, so now that I'm this far away,
Uh-huh.
I will cast. First, I'll cast Ray of Frost. Just wait, no, because that haste. Dang it, stupid haste. I'll twin cast Ray of Frost. Actually, sorry, can I wait? Now I used my bonus action, so it has to be twinned. Okay, yeah. 24.
24 hits.
So okay, but
By the way, I'm gonna not say that the cold thing stacks. Just so you know.
oh, that's fine. Either way, doesn't. It's not a huge deal. Would it though?
No, I'm gonna go with no as a GM ruling. I know that you had that discussion with the previous group, and no. I'm gonna go with no.
Fine.
You have a different source that slows them down more? Okay.
So do I need to roll again, or no?
The twins?
Because it's twinned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it creates a different ray. It's like lets you cast it again, doesn't it?
I just copy and pasted what twinned literally says.
When you cast spells, targets one creature and doesn't have range and stuff, you can spend a number. target a second. Must be targeting more. Target. Yeah, like targeting a second thing. Cast it again.
Okay.
Don't worry, the heavy hitters are about to get there.
So, are you letting me target the big thing again?
You can
Or-
target the big thing.
All right, I'll do.
Oh no, target a
But
second
it won't.
creature. Oh yeah.
That's why I'm asking. Yeah.
Oh. No, you cannot target
Okay, I'll
twice.
target the dwarf that's running then.
Second creature within range. Yeah.
Okay. 18,
18 hits.
15 cold.
Wow. Barely alive.
Damn.
This guy
Okay.
escaped combat immediately while you guys were in
Okay.
darkness or fighting.
Gotcha.
So
Okay,
he just
I
ran
thought I
off.
saw a shadow.
Yeah, someone ran off into the darkness while you to go get other people,
I thought I saw a shadow in the distance.
and you caught up to him with haste. Yeah, he also is.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Hey, that means I'm not gonna go off to get help.
I'm
Probably
slowing
not.
everybody down. I'm
Yeah, you're doing a
trying.
good job. Sense?
Yay. I'm going to drop my old great axe.
You're just gonna put it back where the other one was.
Yeah, I'm going to just, swap.
Okay.
And I guess I'll do a run. I'll run right here. I say hey, because I'm almost caught up finally.
You can see it now too, right?
Maybe? Can I see the giant?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright,
Oh, I know what that thing. Gosh dang
that's my turn.
Okay.
Our turns are just
Report.
running. Same
Hello.
thing.
Hey, Dragod.
Do I exist right now, or?
We probably left you down
He's
with the horse.
guarding the entrance. He's guarding the
Or
entrance.
guarding the entrance, sure. Guarding the entrance. Where he saw
it a
all
big,
the
uh,
Could
combat.
Is it a
Dragod
big
come in on
building?
horseback
No.
right behind
Yeah.
us?
It's a
No,
big.
he could not come on horseback unless he summoned the horse after entering the because he couldn't get up the hill with the horse.
Oh my god.
Or the switchback horse for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we climbed the mountain.
Mm,
We climbed something. Alright.
We also ruined the wedding.
No.
Yeah, we will say that you got bulwark up at the end.
Oh my. Alright. Well, Trevork sees this thing. He's just like, oh shit. I hate this map so much.
You have 120 feet devil sight.
yep.
Roll me initiative. Dragon.
Alright.
Stuff in order. Alright, so Trevork moved.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, I don't think I can really do anything else.
Alright. it's going to attack Famous. $16 to hit Famous.
I'm hasted.
Oh,
So
yeah.
plus 2 to your AC.
Yes.
What's your
so
total?
what happens when it be 16? So when
Attacker
it
wins.
ties. Ah.
Attacker win ties.
Oh.
I know it sucks.
17 slashing damage.
Okay, that's gross.
Here it comes again. 24 to hit.
Yeah, I think so.
16 slashing damage.
How you doing?
Tell me you're still standing.
I am still standing.
Okay, that's good.
Nice.
No.
It is your turn, Famous.
I'm gonna cure wounds the fuck out of myself right now.
Okay.
Oh god. It's just walking up the stairs towards Harlan now.
Yes.
Alright. I think I might have something for Ireland. Word is might.
Getting myself 15 back.
Nice. And you're still hasted. So are
I can't
You have
cast the same spell twice, right?
no. But you can attack or dash or hide or just do.
I'm going to cast. Can I cast another spell, just not the same one?
I think it needs to be a cantrip.
Okay. Then I am going to shoot him with Mr. Bang Bang.
Okay.
27 to hit.
27 absolutely hits. That's crit this thing. And that's 8 plus 5. So 13 damage.
I'm out of Bardic Inspiration. No extra damage there. I guess I'm going to throw a dagger at him. I am almost out of daggers.
Wait, really?
I bought like 15 of them and I've
Okay.
used like 5. And so unless I can retrieve them off of his body later, unless the DM wants to make a ruling that they hit him and then fell down, then I can pick them up on the way. An additional 11 damage.
11 to hit.
That would be an 11 to hit.
11 to hit.
Hi, I'm fired.
It's okay. So that misses. Or bounces off of him. Round.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Alright. Hello, dwarf dude.
Oh, wait. I do want to say, Famous as a free action yells, "Fuck you!"
he just keeps walking forward and raises his middle finger at you from behind.
Wow.
Famous does the double bird back.
And he chuckles to himself. The dwarf guard moves up and tries to grapple you.
Okay. Is that strength?
Uh-huh. Athletics or acrobatics, whichever is better for you.
Oh my word.
He grabs you,
Okay.
or grappled.
Alright, I'll look up what that means.
You have 0 speed, cannot benefit from any bonus to speed. And if the grappler becomes incapacitated, it ends. Also ends if you guys are forced apart or have forced.
Does it influence attacking?
It doesn't seem to actually influence.
Oh.
Perfect.
Just can't.
Okay.
And done. After climbing up the mountainside, you were left with Gunsaku with the horses at the base of a waterfall as everyone else went to climb up to investigate to get help from the dwarves. Got bored of waiting and decided to climb yourself up using the rope they left behind. Climb up. You make your way up a winding switchback and part uh, where there are some rubble and rocks that had fallen at some point, but make your way around them. And now you enter as there are two um, stone-hewn dwarves, large dwarves, that flank the entrance to the shrine. Um, they are offering a greeting to you, and beyond the archway, a statue of a female dwarf in a gown that stands atop the stone dais. Her arms are outstretched in a welcoming gesture, and her face carved with a worn smile. There are lit stone braziers standing in the corner, uh, each corner, while archways leading into the dark interior space pierce the center of the walls to the east, north, and west. Uh, car- Carved into the rock above the northern arch is a row of windows. The Also at the base of the dais is a number of dead dwarven bodies and a black um, an orb of darkness kind of appears. Uh,
Hmm.
What?
Seeing all this, I will just run as fast as I can
Give me a perception
past the
check
bodies.
also.
Okay.
Okay. You've no idea which way your companions have went. North, west, or east.
Oh god, are there doors to the
There's doors in all
left and
three
right?
directions.
Ah, fuck.
Lol, 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 lol.
Oh,
He
yeah,
doesn't hear me yelling.
No, he doesn't.
Well, fuck.
remember, each of these squares is 10 feet, so it's actually really far away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear noises, but you're not sure where they're coming.
Echo, echo.
Yeah, it's so
Hmm.
cavernous, it's echoing.
Can I make a like a little roll to see which way I go? I guess. Actually, I don't have to choose yet because I can't really move that far.
Yeah, I don't know. You go in a direction and try to proceed down.
Okay. How far can I move? Is it just double
It's
my speed?
so yeah. If you want to run, it's double your.
Okay. Was that right here? I think that's the max
Yeah.
I can go. I think. Yeah. All right. I'll wait here.
Um. So that's your turn, Arlen.
All right. So I'm gonna ask a question Tell me the answer, because I'm going to take it literally. Can I still cast a spell while being grappled?
I think there's an issue with the spell cast.
If the spell only has verbal components.
Oh, then yes.
All right, then. I will use Misty Step at 3rd level.
Oh my god.
That's why I wanted to be clear.
Yep.
So
Yeah. If it only
that's
has
fine.
verbal components, then yes, you can just cast it.
Perfect.
That's a lot of Misty Steps.
Dude, I'm running all over the place. I will step back 30 feet, or not step, teleport 30 feet back. And I'm just going to look very angry.
So does the dwarf next to you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Dwarf
So
30 feet from you.
have I seen this monster recover or like not look worse for wear after hitting it and it going out
I
of
mean,
combat?
it's in pretty
and
bad
stuff?
shape. It's had a lot of bolts hit it in pretty terrible places. A couple daggers sticking out of it. You know, you've hit it with a few frost spells. It's looking pretty bad, but you can see small cuts or whatever, whatever things don't have daggers or bolts in it. You can see those parts start to like
Oh, I'm having none of that.
very
Um,
minorly.
That's still fine. I will twin cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
So this first one, first let me mark down my Sork point. So the first one's against the monster thing.
Okay.
18.
18 does hit.
8 necrotic.
Nice.
And the best part, it can't regen anymore.
Can't regen hit points until the end of the start of your next.
So basically it can't. Or
And
do
clean.
you?
And clean.
Yep.
So how much damage does it do?
8 necrotic. Did I kill it? Oh,
Angry at you for stopping its. You can feel the
That's
healing
right.
factor go away.
Okay, and then the second one is at the dwarf.
Can you imagine Wolverine being pissed at you? I think that's what just happened.
It's 20 hit the dwarf.
20 does hit the dwarf.
4 necrotic.
For necrotic, and it also cannot benefit.
I wasn't sure if it got heals or not. But...
Oh yeah, all the dwarves just naturally have natural. No, I'm kidding.
For Orc's like, wait, what?
Yeah, they're all part giant dwarves. No, I don't know. Anything
Okay,
else, Arlen?
For my last, sorry, is this like rounded out? Like, is this a dead end?
There's a curtain there.
Okay. I'm just gonna use my last action as movement just to get back into this corner.
Okay.
And that's it. That's the end of my turn. Misty Step for days.
That's turn.
Hmm? Is it crazy?
Is it my turn?
Yes. Estence, you're up.
This guy's got a glaive. The giant's got a glaive. I don't know.
Yeah, he has a glaive. So you wouldn't threaten him with he would threaten the same.
I'm gonna first move up 30 feet and see what happens, and decide if I want to move up anymore. Haha. I'm gonna switch to my sword and shield.
Okay. AC goes up by 2.
Yep. And I guess I'll get in a defensive position and call it.
Work.
I can finally do something. Instead of running, I'll move up 20 feet. Can I try to figure out what this thing is?
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Alright. What kind of roll I get on this? It's a really big blue thing.
Wouldn't even be sure it's an ogre if Famous hadn't, or a giant if I hadn't told you. Other than
Looks
it's
like-
large.
Yep.
Large,
Alright.
scary looking thing.
Alright. So I hope I'm going to use. Did that show up? Okay, well, I need for that. Y'all too. Sorry. I'll keep that 8.
Oh.
On his halberd.
Okay.
Yeah, so I choose a manufactured metal object such as metal weapon, of metal armor. You can see
Yeah.
within range.
Weapon.
Yep. Any creature within physical contact with an object 2d8 fire damage when I cast. That was rolled a 1, so that 8.
Constitution save? What's the constitution?
It's when when it's on its
Oh,
turn,
just trying to hold
holding
on to it.
or it's going to. If it's still holding on to it,
Got
it
it.
will suffer disadvantage unless it's just dropped.
Got it. Okay. So it just takes the 12 damage.
Oh, 8.
Wait,
Because
how much?
I'll take the roll on top. First one I did.
Oh, the 8 damage. Okay. Um, drops it.
Oh, okay, nice.
He howls at you. Turn.
Oh no.
It doesn't have his weapon anymore, so
It
that's a
doesn't
bonus.
matter. He has spells.
Let's.
And you guys are all grouped up.
Yes.
Famous is going down.
Yes. Yes, you are. It holds up its hand in front of it, conjuring up a swirling mass of white blue energy, and forces it out in front of it.
Counterspell.
Right. It's a 5th level spell.
Holy shit!
All right, I actually have. Yeah, there's actually rolling that needs to happen because
Yeah.
it's not guaranteed.
What's it? Yeah. So 15 is your DC. Your spell ability check. So, okay, is it charisma check? No, spell ability. Charisma plus proficiency.
For me,
Yeah, for you. Oh, you have to make this. Have to make
An ability. He has to make an ability check.
Yeah. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
All right.
So spell
So-
attack.
So a d20 plus 6.
Yeah.
'Cause that's okay. That's basically my charisma saving roll, so
Okay.
I'll use that. 17.
That ball of cold energy explodes out and into a little puff of cold air in front of him. And
Holy
it's just it is countered.
that could have gone so much worse.
And it turns at you and just starts charging.
Yay!
Well, at least he doesn't have his weapon now.
Nope, he does.
Bayman?
Is that glaive still hot?
Yes.
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 Do not pick it up.
Hey, I'm dealing with a little bit of an emergency. Can you skip my turn, please?
Sure. Dwarf.
Arlen.
No, dwarf runs this way, stops, and goes into a defensive position. Dragon. Perception check. Still have no idea where the noises are coming from.
Perception, you can notice all the clues.
Uh,
Why do you roll D6?
Trying to see which way he wants to go.
yeah, I think what he's doing.
Dragon, we can't hear you if you're
Oh crap! Sorry. Yeah, I chose door number 2.
talking.
I was saying I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for each door.
Yeah.
Whatever I go, I'll just start running towards it.
What's-
Can I go under the statue, or can I
No,
have to go around
you
it?
need to go around it.
Okay, so I did okay then.
Yep.
What- which one's door number 2?
So far, the middle one.
Oh boy.
So far, the middle.
So left is 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Maybe I'll do a misty step. I guess I don't know. Fuck.
so
Nah,
many
I don't-
misty steps.
Wait,
today.
which of you guys don't have Misty Step?
Only 2 of
Yeah.
them do.
I'll cast misty step.
Someone else finally.
I'm hearing a lot of noise. I don't know exactly where it's coming from, but it sounds bad, and there's a lot of dead people.
And you did perceive down this hallway as you ran past it, and it just dais
Okay,
or like a little table platform. So
Gotcha.
there's just that's probably. For Arlen,
Yo. This
how
thing's
much
gonna
longer
hurt.
on your
The healing thing ended
Hey,
already.
Haste.
yeah healing thing ends at the start of his turn, but the haste, how much longer on that?
I don't know, so you very well could say it's done. I feel like it should be done. It's
How
been a
long
while.
is it?
It's 10 rounds.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, it's
Concentration up to a minute. So 10 rounds of combat.
Yeah. No.
that's fine.
Count how many posted it. 5, 6. Done 6 rounds.
I
7th round of it.
I know I've been running and casting Misty Step and not posting it in there at least like once or twice.
Yeah, but you've done other attacks.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You've done something around that.
Yeah. All right. So it's still going.
Still going. Probably got
All right.
2 more turns on it. It's got this and next turn.
All right. How weak is this thing look?
Pretty weak.
All right.
Blood's coming out of its mouth and out of its eye sockets, covered in scars and attacks.
All right. I will twin cast Ray of Frost then. Mark down my sort point. Oh, sorry, not twin cast. I apologize. Quicken spell, so that it lets me target the same thing twice.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
This. Hit.
15 cold.
How do you take this thing out? It's charging down a hall at you. And then what?
So, finally, I've been sitting on this for a while. I take my white wand, I turn around, give it a flicker, and I say, "Monster, where I come from, it doesn't rain. It hails." And I just shoot out a white beam of, blue and white light and hit it, and it just turns to ice and poof.
And it lays there dead on the ground.
Spent this entire fight chasing him.
Dwarf immediately puts up his hands and drops his.
Hey, Dents, do your thing to it.
Arlen really needs a nap.
Yeah, it is Dense's turn.
Dents, do your thing.
Like punch him?
You know what to do.
I drop my weapons, one choice of to punch him in the face.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Oh,
He wasn't defending, you hit him. And roll to hit, yeah, which is 6. Do you want to do lethal?
Non-lethal.
Alright, you knock him out.
We did it.
Dragon, you're able to join up with the party as combat is ending.
Your Trovork is
Okay.
panting.
So that glaive, will
Everyone's
it
just
cool
like
down?
on the steps, like sitting and panting.
Hello.
The haste effect dies and you guys are stuck for a round, not being able
Yeah.
to move.
Yeah, basically.
I will stop the heat metal though.
Yeah. You see the dying embers of a glowing glaive on the steps.
Mm.
Large glaive, for that matter.
It's true.
Could someone please make a tiny hut?
What are the
'Cause I need a
stats of
long-
that glaive?
I need a long sleep.
All weapons, if they're not magical, are just a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh.
No matter how big or small.
Alright.
Alright, I think we're gonna call it there. Sorry, God.
No, that's all right.
Unless you have a narrative. Unless you just want to have a narrative conversation quick on on camera.
Nah, that's all right. I got the gist.
Can I make a nature check on this thing?
Yeah. Anyone who hasn't yet can have to do so.
Everyone nature it.
It's a giant. So it's a giant.
Who's left? Forgot.
Vince points out that it says it's giant.
I believe it's a giant, guys.
Joy
You
roll?
might want to actually roll.
Nah, fine. Get long
Please.
back
Just
here.
in case. If only Trevork had killed it, got the last hit,
I know.
it would be written on his shield.
I'll do
Alright.
this. There you go, Dragon.
Yeah, roll a d4 to add a d4
Oh,
to that.
Trevork, I'm sorry I killed that one guy. I forgot about that.
17's good.
It comes back to your memory that this you've heard of these in stories, Dragon. These are an Oni,
Knew it.
Ooh.
Freaking
because
knew
you
it.
fucking Googled,
Hmm?
looked it up.
No, it's season 2, man. Season 2.
Haven't gotten that far.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
You'll see it. It's literally the same icon thing.
Yeah, because it's the D&D one.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, they have been fighting an Oni all this time.
That thing's
That
hard.
was shapeshifted at the beginning as a dwarf.
Ooh.
But
Oh.
yeah, it is super dead.
Well, look at that, guys.
That did
It
a
was
lot of
an
damage
Oni.
to him.
And we'll pick up from there next week on the final Dusk campaign.
Yeah.
Hope you all
I
had
go,
fun.
I go behind Famous and give her a slap in the back. There you go. How much health you missing?
Yeah, we'll have you pop her
All
off
right.
a little bit. But yeah, we'll pick up next time. Thank you all for joining, and all had fun on this crazy adventure ride we all D&D. See y'all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
I want to check the